Hello, welcome to Resident Evil 4, or no, Resident Evil 4. There's a bit of a debate regarding the Deluxe edition. This is the Deluxe edition, so you get a few things that don't change anything in the game, and you also get something that will change something in the game. Regarding the models, for the Deluxe edition you get 4 skins for Leon, which is the casual one, which I don't know why anyone would play with this.
We will beat this.
I don't know why the voice is like that. I hope it's not like that in game.
I'm gonna get you home safe. I'm gonna get you home safe.
Romantic is not really romantic. It's kind of like the corny action hero type of character which will try to make you feel better. This I hate because it's not tactical. He looks very weird. And the villain one is where he looks like an anime villain, which I like a lot more because he still keeps his tactical thing, but also he becomes much more cool and threatening. As for Ashley, she becomes punk rock with this one.
I love them.
And I like the custom, but I don't like her hair. Her hair is short, so if she doesn't have long hair, I don't like it. So that's why I prefer the romantic one.
Hey, we're a team, right? Hey, we're a team, right?
She sounds kind of vulnerable over here, but at least she has longer hair. Now, what is the big debate? So those don't affect the game anyway. I'm not sure how the two weapons are made. They might be skins or they might be weapons, but from what I understand, the pistol and the shotgun are new weapons that probably have better stat than the basic weapons. And also, the treasure map DLC. You know what the treasure map DLC does? If you buy to the Deluxe edition, you get it in the price, or you can buy separately. So I recommend if you're playing Resident Evil 4, you buy the treasure map DLC. I don't know, it's I think 2 or 3 euros. That map is not a map, it actually adds more treasure to the game that you can solve. So basically, you pay money to get more money in the game. Of course, you still have to find it, but still, it's nonsense. Why should you pay for a DLC that basically adds more resources to the game? Because that's a mandatory thing now. They also did that to Resident Evil Village, so by making you... Well, let's just say like this. If you want to get everything in the game, you'll need that DLC to get more money and to complete the game in a more interesting way. Sure, you don't exactly need to buy it, but if you know it exists, most of the guides will be based on it, and if you can get more money by paying a little more money, that makes no sense. I don't know. So let's just play the game. Capcom is really becoming way too greedy. So basically, in my opinion, the game costs more than 60 euros. You also have the soundtrack, of course. I love Leon's default costume because he's so tactical and cool. I also get the sunglasses, which I hate. But I also like Ashley's costume because... I don't know, I have the DLC and I don't want to use any of these because the original costumes are so cool. Hero, villain. You can play the villain, but... yeah, I will not put that on. So, they actually look a lot better over here. So we'll play with the villain costume for a little bit in the beginning, just to show it off, and then we'll just play with the normal one, because I love the normal one. So assisted, but I'm not too easy. It's assisted, standard, and hardcore. Who have not played, who have not played, who have played. So we'll play on hardcore. I'm not sure if there's another difficulty, but again, it's a Resident Evil game. The more you play, the more things you will unlock, and your playthroughs will become more interesting and easier as you play more of the game, because of the challenges and all of the extras in the menu. Resident Evil Village kind of drifted away from that formula, but still kept a lot of those mechanics, so yeah. Probably I'll play more of the game, and this time I'll fully complete the game, because that's a big part of the Resident Evil games. And besides, this is the longest and the most interesting game in the franchise, just simply because it has a lot of things. If you think about Resident Evil 1 or 2 or 3, you remember certain bosses, but... location of hidden treasure on your map. Yeah. Well, let's just say, at least they don't have white hoods. I guess Leon was not here to save her.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
I hope that's not copyrighted. Remember, turn off your cutscene at 4K because in 4K.
So tell me,
wow.
Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? I suppose to know
Wearing
what I've
costume
ever seen.
already.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
Kind of looks like Dante.
That someone must be very important, huh? The chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'm sure you boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
Third motion
You
blur
have a
off.
strange sense of humor.
Depth of
I'm
field.
gonna let you in on a little secret. Just between us.
Yeah, those things are annoying.
A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
Nothing suspicious or weird here. I think in the original game you were transported to the bridge during the day.
I think this is it.
Or I might not remember correctly.
Nature calls, huh? I'll be right back.
Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm just happy to see this game. Oh, I like his boots. Very cool boots. I've been a massive fan of the game series ever since I saw it, but I never got a chance to play it because... no. I never had the money to buy the games, and when I had the money, I didn't have a good enough computer, and when I had both of them, they were kind of old. But I did play Resident Evil 4 recently, for a bit. But I kind of remember most of the game because I watched it on YouTube. ¿Hay alguien ahí? You can learn Spanish pretty well by just copying what they say. Did he finish his business? I guess he doesn't have wet napkins on him. No. Yeah, the intelligence of police officers in the period when this game was made was below the intelligence.
Did he fall in?
Funny.
Maybe you better go and take a look. Oh, watch the car. Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
So much for helping me.
That character doesn't have a Spanish voice actor, or it's weird and his voice doesn't sound right. Hey, looks like we belong here. Okay, weirdos, get out of here. The real weirdo is coming. If I remember correctly, I had to do this in the demo as well. I have to change my sensitivity on the mouse. Camera inversion. about this, I guess you just have to modify a couple of things before you start playing. Random boot. And from what I saw in the demo, the game is filled with all of these creepy little details, and this time we'll explore all of them. Some people might not like my playstyle, but again, you most likely are going to play the game only once, and you're probably keen to see all of the details. So far so good, only interesting nature.
How far could he have gone?
That's a big crow. Those are a lot of huge crows. There are many invisible walls here, but it's okay. Get closer to smell it better. Why is crouch E? Oh, that's why. What about C? Command Dash today also. Is that a rabbit? Yes, it is. They also released a funny animation where Ashley's Leon tells Ashley to never go too far away from him, and she always gets kidnapped, and he always has to run after her, and she gets hurt, and he gets hurt a lot, and in the end, he's only bandages. That's a funny animation. Well, I promised to check out this area when the full game was released, because I didn't check it in the demo, so let's do it. That's the T, imbecile. His eyes are not the same. Well, I guess more or less the same.
Anyone home?
Oh, we are painting like that. You also have to get the files for this thing, so that's why I'm kind of checking everything so I don't miss something. About the files, also, yeah, the challenges. Completion points to buy items in extra content shop via bonuses. Oh yeah, I want to look at feats. The merchant will have requests. HardCore Castellans reward primal knife, so you also get some rewards. Let's take a quick look of this, because again, this is an essential part of the game, and this game is actually long enough for these things to matter. And hard enough. Oh, this game is hard, not like Resident Evil Village. Chapter 16, so I guess for completing certain things on standard or higher. You have a night helmet. I guess we... Light helmet. Chicken mask. Yeah, you can get many wonderful things. Oh, wait a minute. Where are those things? Chapter on HardCore. Where are the files? I don't know. Okay, Mr. Detective, don't strain yourself too much. Just a normal
Sorry to
country
barge in
house.
like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
Oh yes, he was here. Emphasis on was. The powerful kick of Leon. Or Leon, or whatever you want to call him. That's a broken neck.
This is not good.
Mario Fernandez Castaño, police officer. Where are the files? I forget where they are here. I guess we're wasting time, but I don't care. I want to see where the files go. Nah, whatever. I guess we'll have to see another time. But there's nothing here except rotten food. Very, very rotten food.
Man, that stinks.
Can also turn destructible items on or off. Let me finish that one. Flashlight has appeared. By the way, my cursor is blue. And the lighting is much better than in the demo.
Hey. I read you. What's your
He
situation?
needs backup at the car. The other police officer needs backup at the car.
What the hell's going on?
That will explain what he hears on the radio. Solid Snake CQC combat. 1-1, knife and pistol in hand. If you have your knife out, as you can see, it takes a little bit until you
What
take...
was that? No fucking way.
I like that he looks better after you hit him. Restoring health. Map. So yeah, the treasure map will display the location of all treasures if you buy it from the merchant. It's not such a big thing, but like I said, the DLC will introduce new treasures on the map as well. Oh, so we can already see the treasures. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, this is interesting. Kind of cheating, but again, I was playing on the hardest difficulty and I never played the game, well, except a while ago, but it was again much different from this. Okay, so that's where the files are. So get the first aid spray. I think that's my health over there. Well, looks like space takes out your knife. Again, you don't have a dodge, you don't have anything, so your only weapon to defend yourself against them is to turn away from them. You don't really have ammo to fight him. There are two of them, so that's why you are not really supposed to... I thought I dodged that. Yeah, you don't get anything from killing them, so that's why you should probably not kill them or engage them. But I did it for science. Huh. Nice door. The attention to details. Oh, I want to say the attention to details is amazing, but our pistol is empty. But in the cutscene, it shows that it had at least one more bullet. Detrás de ti, imbecile. A plethora of evidence that this is a crime scene.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up. Something's happened to the people here. My escorts
Are indisposed.
Gotta go. Talk later.
Who wants a kick to the head? I guess they have the high ground, but they don't have any weapons to attack us with. It's kind of saying, okay, well played. I will see you later. I will see you later. Probably in the town village. In the village square. So no treasure until this point. Only here we'll have treasure. Yes, sorry about this. Like I said, the hardcore, I'll play it more times, but it depends on how much time I have. Oh yeah, we have a little bit of walking to do. It's windy and it's almost daytime. Nice clicking. Well, I do lose some loot because of the crows from here. An attaché case, customized case menu, and the charm. Also, you get the weapons from in the beginning. And they also have ammo. So again, this feels wrong. It feels like it's pay to win in a single player game. Classic, silver, gold. So increased drop rate for gunpowder. Again, this is an effect it has, so the attaché case is actually important. Handgun ammo, pesetas, gunpowder. I guess the silver one is the better one in the beginning. Oh, and it has charms. So I'm not sure how this works, but again, it feels a little dirty. More handgun ammo. More health recovery from the herbs. Well, I guess you cannot take out... You can take out... Yeah, okay. Door. So I guess we'll be playing with this gun. Yeah. I guess we can play a little more. So you can see me fire the gun. I always miss the second one. Yeah, I think you're supposed to... the left one gives you the gunpowder and the other one will give you a few pesetas. So definitely choose this one. Yeah, the Deluxe edition, I think it gives you too many... how should I put it? Advantages. Okay, setting weapon shortcuts by selecting the weapon in the items menu. Oh, register shortcut. Okay, now I see how you're supposed to do it. I took so much damage. Okay, so if you stand still you get the bonus to aim, but if you move you don't get that bonus anymore. It's nice to know. See you next time, bye bye. Actually, before I leave I just want to look at another thing. Oh yeah, has a huge area. See you next time, bye.